All right. That brings us up to number 9. Results rule. Period. What does that mean?
Yeah. So again, you're hitting home with the right guy. That's the reason I named my marketing company Results Marketing. That exact reason right there. And I want to give people the impression right out of the bat that results are what it's all about. And that's what I'm all about when I'm working with them, is getting them results. And that's all that really matters. Okay, are the results you're getting from your marketing, and you have to be able to know what they are. And that's why, there's these other rules that you have to have an offer. How can you get any kind of results if you don't have an offer? Okay, you have to track so you know what the results are. So that all comes down to those types of things. And uh, uh, and, and it's important that you don't just put the things in there, but you pay attention. So I'll give you an example. I made this mistake myself. Okay. And thank goodness for me and my education from Dan Kennedy before I even became an IBA. I had a retail business. I put an ad on the back of a register tape. We've all seen those, right? And my goodness, they were coming in. I was getting a ton of them. And I got to a point, and we probably all fell into this at times. I'm going, I don't have to do any other marketing. This is it. I hit the mother load. I was getting so many of them. Well, after a while, and fortunately for me, I collected them and tracked them, but I wasn't looking at the numbers for a little while. Okay. I had gathered the information, but didn't pay attention. Well, when I went and looked, the offer was a $17 offer. The average spend was just under $18.
Mm.
Well, this was a loss leader I was doing. So that wasn't the goal. The goal was to get them in and have them spend more money. The other thing that I tracked was how many of them were new customers versus repeat customers.
Mm-hmm.
So the other thing that I found out as I was doing this was over 9 out of 10 were my customers going and getting the receipt to get this discount and coming in. And the goal of the whole thing was to bring in new customers that I didn't have access to.
Right.
So I changed. I stopped that once I realized what I was doing. I was just spending money to give my customers a discount. Right? I could do that other ways, a lot
Right.
less expensive, and make them happier. So I went to another ad where the offer was almost double, same offer, almost double, got less responses, but the average spend on this new one was a little over $100.
Wow.
Yeah, but so it's all about the results.
Yeah.
Okay, and like I said, it because of I paid attention to the results. I stopped the first one and put that money into something else that got me better results.
That's awesome. That's awesome. How can we talked about accountability and everything, but tell me again how people can measure results, whether they're getting results or not. Because what a lot of people do is if they're not getting results right away, well, they say, well, at least I'm branding. Talk about that a little bit.
So again, branding is expensive. Okay, and most small business owners need the income, they need the business. Okay, and so that can't be what it's about. It has to be about the results of what you're getting. And here's the other thing, Craig, and you know this too. Sometimes if you're paying attention to your results and they're not what they should be, sometimes it's a small tweak and
Right.
you can turn that around. In emails, we see changing the subject line can make a huge difference. Okay. If it's a sales letter, whether it's online, offline, or whatever, the headline can make a huge difference. Our call to action can make a huge difference. So I've had clients that came on board with me and they go, oh, I don't know about this marketing thing. I tried it and it doesn't work.
Right.
And I say, send me what you have. Send me what you've used. I can make a couple of tweaks to it a lot of times, not always. And boom, the result. What'd you do? That never worked for me. Why does it work for you? Because you left out. I've had folks who sent ads out, paid to mail them out, and never had a way to respond. No phone number. No
Right.
phone number in their ad. no email, no nothing. And they didn't even realize that had happened.
Right.
And so if you're not getting the results, let's find out why. Either it's the media, it's your offer, whatever. There's a number of different things it can be, but it has to be about results. I don't know about you, but I don't want to spend $500. I don't want to spend $100
Right.
unless I feel like I'm going to get a response and a sale out of it.
Amen. Amen. Good points.